Hello students, welcome back to online session of a public school. You all know that I am your social teacher. Okay, today I am here to explain new lesson. Okay, explain new chapter, that is British period in India. Okay, children. Say before going to explain this lesson, I'd like to revise what you had learned in the previous class. Okay, children. What did you learn in the previous class? You learned about the India over ages. Okay, this is the 13th lesson. In this lesson, you learned about the ancient period in India, medieval period in India, and modern period in India. What were the changes took place in all these periods? Who ruled India? Next, what were the monuments built during these periods? All these points you learned in the previous lesson, isn't it? Now, in this lesson, what we are going to study, let us see now. Say, British period in India. That means British belongs to which continent? They belong to Europe. Okay, they are Europeans. British are Europeans. Say, at the beginning of the 15th century, what happened? The European countries. Okay, the European. Say, at the beginning of the 15th century, the Europeans wanted to explore more and more countries of the world. What do you mean by explore? Okay, explore is nothing but travel. Okay, explore is nothing but travel. They wanted to explore more and more countries of the world. So that is why they started the expedition. What do you mean by expedition? Expedition is nothing but journey. Okay, they started the journey. Say what the Europeans want. The Europeans wanted to find out new sea routes to reach Asian countries. Okay, to reach different countries of Asia. In order to reach different countries of Asia, they wanted to find out the new sea routes. Why they want to find new sea routes? Let us see now. Okay, why did they want to find the new sea routes to reach Asia? Okay, see, Asia was why they wanted to find out new sea routes to reach Asia, including India, because Asia was very famous for materials which were not available in other parts of the world. Okay, Asia was very famous for the materials which are not found in other parts of the world. Okay, what are the materials they found? Let us see now. What are the materials the Europeans, that means the British, found in Asia? Let us see now. Okay, say first let us see what are the materials the Europeans got from India and other Asian countries like China. Okay, spices. Okay, what are spices? Under the spices, what they got? Pepper, nutmeg, and cloves. Okay, nutmeg, pepper, and cloves. These are the spices the Europeans got from India and other Asian countries like China. Next, other materials, what are they? Cloth. Okay, cloth like silk and cotton. Okay, cloth like silk and cotton they got from India. And metals, they also got metals. What are the metals they got? Metals like silver and copper. Okay, these are the metals they got from India. Okay, once again I'll repeat. See what are the things, what are the materials got from India. Okay, that means the what are the materials the Europeans got from India? Spices, they got spices, cloth, and metals. Under spices, they got pepper, nutmeg, and cloves. And under cloth, they got silk and cotton. Silk and cotton. Okay. Next, under metals, silver and copper. They got silver and copper. That means India was famous for all these things. So that is why what happened? They came to India. Okay, they wanted to find out new sea routes now. Who discovered sea route to India? A person called Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama. See. Say, a person called Vasco da Gama discovered sea route to India from Europe. In which year he discovered? He discovered in 1498. Okay, in 1498, a Portuguese traveler. He is a Portuguese traveler. Portuguese traveler. Who is Portuguese traveler? Vasco da Gama. Okay, Vasco da Gama is a Portuguese traveler. He discovered sea route to India from Europe. In which year? 1498. Okay. See, this discovery, what happened after this discovery? What happened? Say, this discovery opened the doors for the merchants and the traders. Merchants and traders. Say, this discovery opened the doors for the merchants and traders to trade in Europe and India. Okay, that means they have got the chance to do trade in India and Europe. Now, say after the discovery of the sea route, which are the European countries came to India? Let us see. Okay, which are the European countries? Portuguese, Netherlands, France, and the British. Okay, the Portuguese, the Netherlands, the France, and the British came to India in order to trade with India. That means in order to do business with the Indians. Okay. Say they came to India. Who are the people? Which are the countries came to India from Europe? The Portuguese, Netherlands, France, and the British came to India in order to do the business. Okay. First, where they came? They came to Surat in Gujarat. Surat in Okay, they came to Surat in Gujarat. Say this is the India map we have. Okay, like this we have India map. Here we have Surat. Here Mumbai. Here Chennai. Okay. Say some of the countries. What some of the European countries came to India in order to trade with the business. Which are the countries came to India in order to trade with trade with Indians? See, the Portuguese, the French, the British, okay, etc. came to India in order to do business with the Indians. Then what happened? Slowly they started business, doing business. In the beginning, whatever things they needed, they took. Okay, and what are the things or Indians needed, they gave. Like that, they started the business. Okay. Slowly, what happens? What happened? Years passed, and all these European countries, all the European countries. That means Netherlands, Netherlands, France, Britain, next Portuguese, all these countries established trading companies in India. Okay, trading companies. All these countries, all the European countries established trading companies in India. First, the Britishers, first the see all the trading, all they have established trading centers in India. See, the British established its trading center. British established its trading center called trading company called East India Company. Okay, see, British established East India Company. It is a trading company of a British. In which year it established? Say in 1600 CE. Okay, in 1600 CE, the British established East India Company in India. Okay, next what happened? When they established all the trading companies in India, what happened? The trade developed. See, or eventually what happened? The trade developed. When the trade developed, what happened? They started to fight among themselves. That means rivalry began among the European countries. What do you mean by rivalry? Rivalry means fight. Okay, rivalry means a fight. Why did they fight? Okay, let us see. Why did they fight? Say the spices, silk, fine silk, fine silk, fine silk, and the jewelry and the jewelry. Okay, and the jewelry produced in India had great demand and great demand in the Indian market. Okay, these things, fine, see, these things, which are the things? Spices, fine silk, and jewelry, which are produced in India, have great demand in the Indian markets. That means all the European countries wanted to buy all these goods, that means Indian goods, at cheaper prices. Cheaper prices means at lower prices. They wanted to buy these goods at lower prices, and they wanted to send and they wanted to send them to abroad. Okay, abroad means out of countries. Okay, they wanted to send them to the abroad, and there they wanted to buy at a higher prices. Okay, see what the European countries did. They bought the Indian goods at lower prices here in India, and they sold those goods in abroad at higher prices. Okay, they sold abroad at higher prices. In that way, they wanted to make more and more profits. Okay, all the European countries wanted to make more and more profits, and they wanted to make become more wealthier and powerful. Say, in this way, by buying the Indian goods at lower prices and selling them in the abroad at higher prices, they wanted to make more and more profits. So what happened? Each one of the countries wanted to buy more and more Indian goods, and they wanted to become more and more wealthier and powerful. So that is why what happened? The fight started among the European countries. Okay. Say, for example, a fight called Carnatic War. Okay, Carnatic War. Carnatic War took place in French, French and British. Say, a war called Carnatic War took place in between French and British. In which year? In 1746. In 1746. Say, the war took place in between British and French in 1746. Say, what happened? Ultimately, what happened? All the countries started to fight now. In that fight, what happened? The British won over all the European countries. Who won? Okay, in that fight, who won? Who won the battle? The British. The British won all the battles, and the British remained in India with more. That means maximum number of trading companies in India. Okay, maximum number of trading companies in India. The British left with the maximum number of trading companies in India by defeating all the European countries. Okay, say and say what happened that after defeating all the European countries, it was left with maximum trading companies in India. Then it wanted to make India as its colony. Okay, it wanted to make India as its colony. Here, making India as its colony means getting total control over India. Getting total control on India. Okay. Say, when it gets total control on India, it could easily rule India. Okay. It wanted to get a total control over India and it wanted to rule India. Understood? Say, next, Battle of Plassey. Battle of Plassey. Let us say Battle of Plassey. Say, the British came to India. Okay, the British came to India for the first time in Surat. Okay, it came to India for the first time in Surat. And where is Surat? It is in Gujarat. It is in Gujarat. Okay, say it started trading. It started trading with cloth and spices. Cloth and spices. See, eventually what happened? Gradually, it established trading companies in Mumbai. Okay, Mumbai and Chennai. Okay, this is Chennai here, Madras. See, first it came to Surat. Understood? It started doing business with cloth and spices. And gradually, what happened as the years passed, it established trading companies in Mumbai as well as Chennai. Okay, and it also wanted to do business with the business with Bengal. Okay, here we have Bengal. Understood? It wanted to do business with the Bengal also. And for that, what they did, they took permission from a Mughal empire. Okay, they got a permission from a Mughal rulers. Okay, after getting the permission from Mughal rulers, they wanted to do business in Bengal also. But at that time, who was the Nawab of Bengal? Siraj-ud-Dawla. Okay, Siraj-ud-Dawla. Siraj-ud-Dawla. He was the Nawab of Bengal. Okay, Nawab of Bengal. He was the Nawab of Bengal. Who was the Nawab of Bengal at the time? Siraj-ud-Dawla was the Nawab of Bengal. But he did not give permission to trade in Bengal. That is why what happened there, the fight started between Siraj-ud-Dawla and Nawab of Bengal. That is Nawab of Bengal called Siraj-ud-Dawla. That means the fight took place, the battle took place between the Nawab of Bengal, Siraj-ud-Dawla, and the British. Okay, what happened in that fight? Who won the battle? Siraj-ud-Dawla or the British? The British won the battle. Okay, the British won the battle. Okay, say when the British won the battle, what the British made? The British made Mir Jafar. Mir Jafar as Nawab of Bengal after Siraj-ud-Dawla. Okay. Say after Siraj-ud-Dawla, what happened? The British made Mir Jafar as a Nawab of Bengal. He was the puppet of British. Okay. He was the puppet of the British. What do you mean by puppet? A puppet means just like a doll. Okay. Say, listen, what he does, he acted according to the words of the Britishers. Okay. He never did anything of his own. That is why he was called as puppet. That means each and every word was followed by the what with Jafar. That means the Britishers, if the Britishers say him to sit, he used to sit, and the Britishers used to say him to stand, means he used to stand. That means that was the condition of Mir Jafar. That is why he was called as a puppet of the British. Okay. Now, next is when they established, when the European countries established trading companies in India, it was said that they have to pay taxes to Indians. Okay, they have to pay tax to the Indians. But what happened? The Britishers they did not pay the tax. They what rejected to pay the tax and say. With this, what happens? Dissatisfaction arised among the people of Indians. Okay, say because of the misrule of the British over the Indians, what happened? Again, one more war took place. One more war took place between what Nawabs of Bengal and Awadh. Nawabs of Bengal and Nawabs of Nawabs of Bengal and Awadh. Awadh and the Mughal emperors and the Mughal. Okay. Say the Nawabs of Bengal and Awadh and the Mughal emperors faced the war, faced the Britishers. That means the war took place among these people. Okay, that war was called as a Battle of Buxar. Okay, Battle of Buxar. Understood. Say, as the dissatisfaction arised among the people of Indians, what they did, they started fight with the Britishers. Okay, that fight is called as a what Battle of Buxar. This Battle of Buxar took place in 1764. See, in this war also the British won. Okay, who won the Battle of Buxar? The British only. The British only. See, after this war, what happened? The British gained the right to collect the revenues in Bengal. See, after this war, after the war of Buxar, after the Battle of Buxar, what happened? The British got the right to collect the revenue from the Indians. That means total control. We got a total control over India. That means it got total control in Bengal. They got the right of collecting taxes from the farmers. Okay. Say this is what happened among the Britishers, between Britishers and the Indians. Understood? Say by this, I want to end today's class and let us meet in the next class. Let us continue the remaining part in the next class. I hope you all understood today's class. Okay. Thank you.